All right, I am here now. Let me see. Let me get myself all together. All right, can you guys hear me? Let me turn the music down a bit because the music is a little. Oh no, wait, it's actually that's not bad. Yeah, the music's actually okay. Yeah, so this is gonna be the first Frozen Soul online local. This is basically just like an exhibition, so you guys can see what the format is like, what it's about, and all that good stuff. But I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. It should be really fun. Should be really fun. So we're doing Swiss tonight, so that way it doesn't go until fucking 2 a.m. So it's just going to be 3 rounds of Swiss. And yeah, first and second are going to get prizes. And there we go. So let me see. So let me go find a match real quick. They might be playing already. Oh, yep, they are playing. Okay, it just started. We didn't miss much. We did not miss too much. So I imagine it was Substitute, Swap Frog, Send Treeborn, Activate Rhoda, Search, Pass. So this is just a blatant Hero Frog opening right here. Like this is actually kind of crazy. Can you guys hear me all right? Is the audio and everything good? Everything good? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so in the meantime, I need to pull up like stream so I can also monitor what is going on. Okay. Yeah, we are live. We are officially live. I think making the 1DD Cronus format will be good. Yeah, I've actually seen people doing that, and it has been really successful because a lot of the decks are graveyard dependent. It's interesting too because DD Crow against Treeborn Frog in real Edison format isn't that good because you need 2 of them, but in this format you would theoretically only need 1. So yeah. Yeah, Pippo Philippe, I would like for this to become a real format too. It would be really awesome to have a branch off format of Edison. We'll see what happens though. October 28th is the big tournament. $300 in cash prizes for that one. So I expect people to really come out and try to earn that money. It'll be really, really nice day to stream and talk to everybody, let everybody see what the format's all about. It's completely unsolved, so I don't think anyone has it all figured out just yet. Ooh, that was a good compulse because this token is actually walling off all of the aggression. Okay, Hero Frog setting 2 back row. That is very interesting. Oh, he plays the 1D prison too. I love it. I love it. You're going to see so much stuff because people have to be very creative in this format. And now that like you see the 1D prison, like there are no more D prisons for the rest of this game. That changes the way you play. I think recruiters are a lot better in this format because in real Edison format where there are 3 D prisons and Mirror Force, all of the recruiters in my opinion kind of suck. Like I don't really care for any of them. So because you can't reliably crash in Edison format. But in this format, there aren't as many battle traps. At least as far as I know. People could be playing Sakuretsu Armor and Widespread Ruin, but you know, do what you gotta do, I guess. Those cards are way worse than D Prison though, because the almighty Stardust. The almighty Stardust. But yeah, this format is very interesting. People says, in Magic the Gathering, CEDH people love to abuse tutors. Yeah, I imagine. Like, I imagine that being a thing. I also want to say shout out to Frozen Soul, both the user and the card art. Yes, shout out to Frozen Soul because he kicked this whole thing off technically by donating over $200 to the IMNerd podcast. And that was what became the catalyst for this tournament. That's what started this whole thing is I wanted to give that money back to the community. And I figured, let's make a tournament. And then I was like, okay, I could just do an Edison tournament like everyone else. But then what's the fun in that, right? So why not make some wacky rule where you can only play 1 of each card? And it's actually surprising people have been playing it and they've been having fun with it. So to me, that's a success already that people are actually playing it. I've even played it a couple times. Like I've been playing with Stango, and I've watched a True Hero do games against Stango as well, and OG. I know Beast Mode's testing, and Rage Peacock's been testing. Everybody who's in our server basically has been testing the format to try to figure out what works and try to earn that $300 cash prize, or part of it anyway. Prizing going out to Top Cut. But yeah, no gimmicks or anything. We're just paying it out. I mean, oh my god. Okay. Okay. High School Cap New Dono. Thank you, Frozen Soul, for your donation. This will increase the prize pool of the Frozen Soul Cup. So now we're up to like $340. That's amazing. That is amazing. Frozen Soul coming in with a big donation to kick this shit off. Look at these two players go. This is crazy. I just love the fact that every card's at 1. So when you look at a graveyard, I think, okay, so things that I think about this, because I'm not an expert on Highlander format, on this Frozen Soul format. I'm not an expert on this, but just to give my, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro player opinion, I guess, I think that the graveyard is going to be the most reliable resource in this format. You really have to know what's in your opponent's graveyard. You have to pay close attention game 1 to scout out information, to see what they're playing. And yeah, and then the way you play is also different. Like calculated risk in regular Edison format, I think is a lot different than calculated risk in a format where every card is limited to 1. So to kind of simplify a little bit, you know how we all think about, oh, the 1 Mirror Force, the 1 Torrential, and the 1 Gores. Every player who plays Edison, we're constantly playing around Mirror Force, Torrential, and Gores, and all of those cards are limited to 1. And when you see Mirror Force in your opponent's graveyard, you know that for the rest of the game, you can put all your monsters in attack mode. And when you see Torrential in that graveyard, you know for the rest of the game, you can summon monsters unopposed without the fear of getting all your cards wiped down. And when Gores is in the graveyard, you know that you can attack directly when they have no cards on the field. And outside of Tragodia and Battle Fader, your damage is going to go through. So with that being said, it just changes the way you think about it, because it's not just those cards that are limited to 1. In this format, everything's limited to 1. So again, when you look at like Dom's graveyard here, you see this 1 D Prison, or you also see 1 Treeborn Frog. And that means that if this Treeborn Frog gets banished, there isn't a second one, right? So if this gets Crowed or Caius, and oftentimes when I play Hero Frogs, one of my Treeborns will get Caius, and I don't really care because I have 2 of them. But in this format, if it gets banished in some way, that is a big deal. Also, it makes things like Revive King High Deaths. Like if a Revive King attacked over the Treeborn, it can't come back for the rest of the game, and there's only 1 of it. So that could be huge as well. Yeah, so it's going to be... I think that this format is going to be hard technically too. Like I think that this is a technical skill format, because you have to know how to play cards a certain way. Like you have to have the technical skill to play without just like, oh, I copied the deck list online. I have my Value Turbo deck or my Blackwing deck or my Frog deck or whatever that you just kind of grabbed, and it's just a deck that already is been proven and it works. This format, everyone's starting on the bottom level. No one's ahead right now. Everyone is on the same level, right? No one knows what the broken decks are. No one knows what wins tournaments and all that stuff yet, because there hasn't been a precedent set for that. So there's really no net decking, which is that's interesting. It's like the start of a new format. It's like when a ban list comes out and you're trying to figure out what to play, right? Like, does this deck work? That's where everyone is right now. So it's actually kind of fun, because in a way, it's kind of like giving Edison format a new ban list, without it being super complicated, right? Because the rule is just you can play 1 of every card, So it's easy to deck build from that standpoint of like, okay, I don't have to think about, oh, is this card legal? Is this card at 2? Is this card at... is this unlimited? Like, you don't have to think about that. Yeah, Quest said you also need to be aware of randomly obscure cards that people weren't running before. That is very true. You're going to see some tech choices, I think, that haven't been around. I think one of the strongest engines already, you can see it, is you can still play 3 Stratos in this format, because Stratos, Ecall, and Rhoda, this is a way to get around the 1 per deck rule. So this is really strong. I think a lot of decks will be playing Stratos, and whatever hero package they choose to play alongside it will depend on what deck. Like obviously Stratos and Prisma can go together, and like other things in the Frog deck. The cool thing about the Hero Frog deck, I think, is that it already plays one of each hero, right? Like the one that I built plays one of each hero, and you can take that entire engine and bring it here. You see Dom right now, he has the, you know, literally all of it here. It's just his whole graveyard is basically, it looks like outside of this Deep Prison of Solemn Judgment, every other card looks like he's playing Hero Frogs for real. So yeah, that's... Yeah, and Rage Peacock says, knowledge of the card pool is huge. That's the other thing. So I'm no expert on obscure cards. I'm not going to pretend to be. Like, there are a lot of things that I do not know about. And there are going to be people who enter this tournament, I think, who know about some random shit that no one has ever really played before because it's not really viable in real Edison format. And that is going to probably be really successful. Like, I can imagine that being a really big deal in this format where, oh, I have some knowledge. But like, if you're a good deck builder and you have obscure knowledge and all that stuff, you could easily steal this tournament and take home over $150 cash for first place. Because first, I always give at least 50% the first. So the tournament was already at $300 before Frozen Soul donated another $40. So yeah, we're at a $340 prize pool, just by the way, because Frozen Soul just gave another 40. So right now the prize pool is over $300. So I'll update after this tournament, and like, you know, at some point I'll update the event in the Discord server to say $340 in prizing. And if anybody else would like to donate, you could donate through Super Chats, or you could ask me, you know, if you want to donate some other way, like through Cash App or PayPal or Zelle or whatever, we could also do that too. Just reach out to me. But yeah, we are at $340 in prizing, or we're at $360 in prizing. We can call it EFH, Edison Format Highlander. I like that. I actually really like that. EFH format, Edison Format Highlander. That works too. It kind of rolls off the tongue really nice. EFH. So Frozen Soul donating $60 today. Just, this guy is the GOAT. He's actually the fucking GOAT. I need the new Dono platform for it. I still need to make that. Okay. That's what I need to actually do. I'm sorry, Frozen Soul. I haven't actually made the, let me check what it's called real quick. Also, just for the people who are in the tournament, if you're listening to the stream, I don't mind if you're listening to the stream, by the way, because there's no way to police it or whatever. So I'm not going to tell anybody to not watch the stream while they play. But there are 37 minutes left on the timer, just so you know, for round 1 of Swiss. Anyway, let me go into... Oh, Matcherino is the platform that I need to... Let me see. Can I, like, quickly make a... Can I quickly make a Matcherino account? This says login here. How do you make an account in this thing? I don't even see, like, a register button. Where the fuck is the register button at on this thing? What is going on? Organizers. Let's see. Create events, setup guides. Okay, events pushing through. I'm just reading on this website to see if, like, create event, login. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I don't see where you sign up to, like, I do not see where you sign up on this thing to kind of get the crowdfunding thing going. So yeah, right now crowdfunding is just going to still be through Super Chats, just for the time being. Let's see. So I have a 4-person Edison format cube, and it reminds me of that a lot. Yeah, cube is another format that's interesting because you can technically cube online as well. Like, there are online platforms that people have built that allow you to do a cube. Cubes do take a while to even start though. So I think they're fun every once in a while, but I also think that cubes can be really, like, just the beginning of it where you're drafting is, that part is so fun, but by the time people finish the draft, they're kind of just like burnt out a little bit. And in my experience, every time I've ever cubed, it takes at least an hour to go through the draft part of it. Maybe one day we'll do a draft, like an online draft format or something. That'd be cool. Hugo, how many people are playing? There are 5 people in this tournament right now. There are 5 people. So it's kind of like a exhibition of the format, which is essentially what I wanted to do to get people interested so that they know what it even looks like. And it looks like Midpef won game 1. Yeah, I imagine a lot. So he said Icarus right there is so crazy. Midpef said, oh, really? Was wild. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of wild shit happen because, again, every card's at 1. So, like, every one thing that happens is just going to be kind of insane. Let's see, where are we at? Frozen said, I'm pushing for 1K by Friday. What the fuck are you talking about? Not 1K. Don't go broke, please. Frozen Soul said, I won't. Oh. Yeah, Quest at random cards will get you in formats like this. Absolutely. Like, me and Quest actually played a Shadow game very recently. And I had to read every single one of his cards because he's using an alien package. And I just don't know what most of the alien cards do. And some of them are actually kind of crazy. So that's the other thing. There are archetypes that are pretty, like, bad overall that might not be as bad in this particular format. Right? So you got to check. You got to look at Cloudians again. You got to look at aliens again. You got to look at reptiles again. You got to look at every archetype. You can't just be like, oh, heroes, zombies, frogs, all the things you already know, right? Like that doesn't necessarily work. Like, I'm not saying that those decks aren't good because they still will be in a way, but they're severely neutered. Like, 1 Absolute Zero is crazy because that means that if you play Future Fusion and Miracle Fusion in your deck, like, you can only summon 1 Absolute Zero in the entire game, basically, unless it goes back to the extra deck somehow. Random archetypes can and will have a random blowout card. Be aware, but not afraid. People says ritual can be a thing. Yeah, see, I haven't even thought of that. I haven't even thought about rituals at all. About to see that Field Commander rise to be another copy of Rhoda. Let's see. And Rage Peacock says, I've shown Gingerilla, I think, 3 cards that are actually pretty good that he's never seen before. Yeah, I've been seeing cards that I literally have never seen before. Now, right now, we're seeing aliases on both fields, which is funny. Royal Oppression. This is a mad... Yo, Chai-T is a mad man. That's insane. Well, actually, I don't know. Chai-T, are you a man? I have no idea. I'm assuming. My bad if you are not. But Oppression is crazy. So... you're still crazy for this. This is crazy. The 1 Oppression is crazy. Or is it? That's the thing. Like, I actually just don't even know. Quest said, y'all better like the stream. Yeah, guys, can we get a couple likes? What are we at? We're at 10 likes. Can we get the 15? 15 likes would be nice. 27 people watching. We can get the 15. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. Adam says, the cube is clean. I have it all pre-packaged in a little Dragon Shield cube shell things. So after you play every time, you just shuffle and count the cards back into the packs. That's amazing. Yeah, so you went above and beyond for your cube to be, like, manageable. One of the things I used to hate is when you have the fucking... all the shuffling that's required manually. Like, that's the one thing about online platforms that I think is really cool when it comes to doing something like a cube. Is that all the shuffling and crap is just done electronically. You don't have to worry about physically doing that, because that can take a very long time. So, there's that. Yeah, that can take a really, really long time. And just by the way, so we're doing the same thing that pretty much every event is doing now, where with the time rules, it's going to be modern time rules. So just like end of phase. That seems to be what the standard is becoming. Like Konami's doing that for all of their tournaments. And I saw Keegan just did that for RBET in real life in Orlando. So we'll be doing the same exact time rules. Just to like expedite things, make things go smoothly. It's like, okay, end the phase, done. Like, and there's also going to be more time to play the actual game than typically there would be. These rounds are 50 minutes for this tournament, and that's mainly because it's kind of late where I'm at. Like, it's already 9:15 p.m. But yeah, I think I might do an hour for the actual $360 tournament now. Yeah, I might do a full like hour per round for that one, just so that like people have enough time to play and all that. Wait. I missed the donation. Hold on. I was at $380. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up on chat. Okay, wait. Because apparently another donation came in. I didn't even notice because I'm like fucking so behind. Magic is called EDH. EFH is brilliant. Yeah, EFH is actually quite nice. I think Glabby's having all of the toolbox effects that recur in Search Each Other are way better now. We don't have to worry about much about your one BCR getting bottomless. That's very true. You don't have to worry about your one BCR getting bottomless or deprisoned or whatever, or getting banished in general, because there's just less cards that banish as far as I know. So yeah, I think Gold Sarcophagus is pretty decent in this format if you think about it. And then, okay, so Frozen Soul said, and before Phantom of Chaos OP, oops, more money. This guy. So we are now at $380, and the stream has been going for literally 26 minutes, it says. So we're almost at $400. I don't know what's happening, but this is about to be literally the biggest online tournament throw so far, which is crazy. Out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. I am excited. I cannot wait for October 28th, guys. I cannot wait. Biz said DD Capsule stocks going up. Yeah, that could be a very real thing. DD Capsule, Gold Sarcophagus. I've already been playing Gold Sarcophagus in like most of my decks. Like searching out the one of whatever you need at the time is very broken. A lot of times though, I find myself not searching for what you would think. Like I've been searching for Dark Arm and Heavy and stuff like that. I've been searching for regular things like Reinforcement of the Army, because that card is just so good in this format where it looks at so much of your deck, right? So a lot of my Sarks are like weird stuff like that. Hydro Pump said, I met Chai T at Orlando and he is cool. Okay, so Chai T is actually male. Good to know. Enrage says, you need the sound bit from Shane McMahon for every time. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to set up like a sound bite to play for Super Chats. I'm gonna look into that. So I need to make like notes of things that I need to do. Let me do that now. I have a little like Discord server that's just me by myself. Okay, I'm going to put in, so this is a note. Super Chat sound. I need that. That definitely has to happen. Fraser, will you be at YCS Richmond? I ran into you at Philly. I showed you my wood laser SJD. Yes. Okay, so I remember you because you showed it to me twice. And I remember asking, you gave me the link and everything of how to order from the guy, and that was really nice of you. So thank you for that. So I do remember. I didn't know you by name, but now I do Adam. But yes, I remember us meeting at least twice now. You showing me your coolest. I think you have the best deck box I've ever seen. Like, not even kidding. Secondly, will I be at YCS Richmond? That is completely dependent on Konami's decision to run an Ultimate Time Wizard tournament or not. And Ray says, I'm sure your new iPhone has a no tap. Oh, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. Yeah, you know what, Enrage, you're right. I'm just gonna put this in my actual reminders, like on my iPhone, because I barely use my Discord server that I'm in by myself. Super Chat sound effect setup. So yeah, that just needs to happen. 400. We have reached $400 thanks to our guy Frozen Soul, who is actually, again, the reason why this tournament is even happening in the first place. We have just reached 400 for Frozen Soul Cup. Shout out to Frozen. Oh, let me see. Can I do it at Frozen? All right, and I'm pinning this obviously because Frozen Soul is fucking absolutely goated. So we're at $400, guys. I am thrilled. Like, it went up $100 today, and it's been how long have I been streaming? 30 minutes. Hey Fraser, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, AMD Genzo 29. I'm doing pretty well. I feel great. I went to the gym today. I had a great lunch. I had a great dinner. I started a meal delivery service recently, like a week ago. So this is my second week on it. I'm doing that thing Factor, and that's been going really well for me. So I've been feeling really good, just trying to eat a little better in general. I'm not saying that I'm going to like cold turkey, never eat bad or anything like that, but Factor is helping me to control my Uber Eats every day, which used to be like Wendy's and fucking Chick-fil-A and Wingstop and everything else that's just not good to eat in succession every single day. So now I'm eating like chicken breast and green bean. Like I'm eating vegetables again, right? Like it's been every time I order Wendy's is like nuggets and fries. You know, I order a Chipotle, it's a burrito. I order Chick-fil-A, it's waffle fries and I like the chicken strips. I get the Polynesian sauce with the chicken strips. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, Factor is helping me to control my eating habits a bit. And it's really nice. It's really, really nice. Shout out to my friend Jalen for letting me know about Factor, and also Luke Feeney. Both of them started at the same time and started sending me codes for, I know this is like kind of a tangent that I'm on right now, but just answering the question, how am I doing? I feel really good. My skin's glowing. All right, let's see. So yeah, Richmond will depend on if there's an Ultimate Time Wizard tournament. And Rachel, I got you, fam. Thank you, Enrage, for the tip. Enrage, he needs his own tier in the Discord. Like, you're the Egyptian guy. He needs to be like the Iron Bank or something. You know what? I kind of like that idea. I also want to do I think I'm going to give a rollout for tournament winners as well. Like just people who have won one of the IMNerd online locals or any IMNerd tournament for that matter. So you'll get like a special roll. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. But I think Frozen Soul definitely has very clearly earned something special too. So let's see. King Crybaby says, I'm watching from the gym right now. That is goated. So when I'm in the gym, I also do the same thing. I basically, like, in between sets, I'll scroll Instagram for 2 seconds or whatever, or like scroll Facebook real quick. And yeah, it just helps to, I don't know, it makes my gym sessions go by nice and smoothly. Then I have my Apple Watch let me know how long I've been working out and like my calorie count, or not calorie count, but like, I guess actually the Apple Watch does count the calories, but more so just I need to count my heartbeat and also how long I've been working out. That Icarus on the Econ Ryza was nasty. Yeah, like a Ryza getting Icarus attacked after an Econ is actually something you basically, I don't think I've ever seen that in regular, I've never seen it in a regular Edison. I'll just say it like I haven't. Oh, fact, I've been wanting to use a service like that. It was that or HelloFresh. So the thing about Factor is that the meals just show up and they are fully cooked already. You just have to reheat them. So you could do 2 minutes in the microwave. I do not use my microwave at all. I have one, but I just don't use it. Instead of putting it in the microwave, I put it in the toaster oven, which is just way better. And it only takes a little longer. I think I put it in there for like 12 minutes in the toaster oven, because if I'm being honest, I don't like to microwave my food. That's just not, I don't know. I'm just kind of past that point in my life. Like I have to be in a severe rush to throw something in a microwave. So yeah. I like watching Edison stuff while doing cardio for sure. Yeah, like cardio is so boring that having something to pay attention to makes it where you don't even notice how long you've been doing it or that you've been doing it. It just kind of becomes so repetitive and your body's just taking over. Next thing you know, you're like, oh shit, that's 30 minutes. I'm off this thing. And then you get that weird feeling when you walk off the treadmill and you feel all like dizzy. And Ray says, I switched companies at work and I got a newer truck and I could listen to the podcast from my truck speakers while driving, and it's quality of life improvement. Didn't know I needed it. Yeah, that sounds based. So shout out to you switching companies and getting a new truck at the same time. And now being able to listen to the podcast and other stuff, you know, yeah, we love a good quality of life improvement. We are 1 like away from 15. Can we get to 15 likes? Actually, can we get to 20? I mean, to be honest, there's 34 people watching. Can we get to 20? 20 is plenty. 20 is plenty. So let's see. I'm going to check the grave because Dom is fully playing Hero Frogs right now. And it looks like, what is this? I don't know what I don't know what Chai T's playing. It's like a deck of good cards right now. This is blatantly a Hero Frog concoction of sorts. Like every card here is basically like Hero Frog. But as far as Midpef's Grave, I'm not really sure. Oh wait, I'm saying Chai T. Is this even Chai T? Okay, no, it is actually Chai T. That's his. Okay, the dueling book name is Midpef, but the person's name, their Discord handle. No oppression on the Future Fusion. So what would have happened there to make no oppression happen on Future Fusion? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Because I don't see a Cold Wave. Or anything like that. Or I shouldn't say Cold Wave, because you can't. That doesn't do that. That doesn't do that. Ty, what's up, Ty? Armageddonite. This card is strong in this format too, I think. Just being able to send the one Plague Sweater is really, really strong. You can send the one Malicious. I'm memeing, by the way. I am memeing. All right, let's see. I love memes, by the way, guys. I am a fucking meme lord. Let's see. 17 likes. We only need 3 more. We only need 3 more. Okay. Oh, he didn't pay because if you think about it, his life points are so low. All right. Well, that was quick. That was the quickness. Midpef 1-2-0, yeah, against Hero Frog Machina. And Oppression honestly put in so much work. That put in so much work. Okay, so let me see if the other. Oh wait, both players. Okay, so it looks like shit is round 3 starting, or I'm sorry, round 2. Is round 2 starting already? It looks like, yeah, we're on to round 2 already. Okay. Well, hold on, let me see. So I definitely need to see Gingerilla play, so that's just happening. So I'll wait for their duel to, once they get the host in. Oppression and Icarus, both games on an Econ Ryza. Frozen Soul says, get this man more likes on this stream. Thank you, Frozen. Thank you so much. You have been a fantastic supporter of the IMNerd podcast and everything I'm trying to do for the Edison community. Dom says crazy work. Yeah, the oppression was crazy. Like that, the fact that it just like solo too, it just absolutely. Let me see. Okay, are they? Oh, I guess since. Let me restart the timer. Ooh, this is good. It knows that there is no. What the hell? Did I end? Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna worry about that later because Retrobot is retrobotting. All right, let me reset the timer. All right, timer starting at 50 minutes again. And then Chai T says hosting. So let me see if they started yet. Okay, I still don't see it. Let me see. Here we go. We are now locked and loaded, waiting for them to begin. Uh-oh. Someone confused about what's going on with the bracket? Let me see something. So... Okay, yeah. I hope everyone is having a good time. Just popping in. Or poop. It says pooping in. Just pooping in. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. A nice little pooping in. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Chai Tea versus Gingerilla. Chai Tea versus Gingerilla. Alright, so both of these players are 1-0. So naturally they get paired in round 2. This is a Swiss tournament. 3 rounds. Frozen Soul says, happy to support. You are goated. Thank you. Thank you very much. AMD Genzo29 says, every opponent I played in Orlando was great and kind, no rule sharking or people being rude awful. It was refreshing to see. That's actually amazing. I heard good things about the RBET Orlando. I heard that it was run really nicely and stuff, and that there weren't a whole bunch of crazy issues or anything. So that's, whenever that happens, that's always great to hear. We know Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments historically have had crazy shit happen, so. Bro, we gotta hang out the weekend of the 5K. Yeah, I mean, that is a 2-day event. Oh my, stop. Fucking stop, Gingerilla. You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling.
Bruh.
You're absolutely trolling. This is insane. What just happened? This is not, you know that every card's limited to 1, right, Gingerilla? Like, you know that, right? Like, you're aware that we're playing Frozen Soul format? This is not okay. This is not okay. I knew someone in the world would be like, I'm bringing Black Wings. I don't give a fuck. I'm bringing Black Wings. I'm not giving up on my babies. Back to you, Ty. So yeah, I'm down to hang out the weekend of the 5K. It really depends though, right? Because that's going to be the biggest tournament of the year outside of actual nationals. And yeah, everyone's going to be very like the night. I know Friday people are going to probably be very serious and like testing and wanting to take it easy. Saturday, depending on if people top or not, they're going to same thing. Like if you're in top cut, a lot of people are not going to be able to like do anything. And then Sunday, a lot of people are going to leave. So I don't know how much hangout is going to happen at the 5K, to be perfectly honest, but we'll see. Like it might just have to be a group dinner type of thing. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. This is fucking wild, by the way. Also, this is the first. So I've been watching what a lot of people play and in Frozen Soul format so far, and I haven't seen anyone using the Blackwing engine yet until just now. This is my first time seeing this, and I'm blown away by it, obviously, because fucking Whirlwind's on the field. But also, I forgot how good Elfin actually is in something like this. And this is scary. This is very, very scary because in this format, there are very few ways to get this off the field compared to, again, regular Edison format. So things like this just might walk the whole game unopposed. And this guy being a normal summon with Whirlwind is unhinged. Yo, Gingerilla's deck is nice. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is fucking nice. Oh, also, I just checked. We're at 21 likes. Thank you guys so much. If you all would be so kind. I was just getting to that, Frozen. I was just getting to that. I was going to say, if you all would be so kind. I would like us to get to 25. That'd be great. If we can get to 25 likes on the first ever Frozen Soul Cup stream or Frozen Soul online local stream, that'd be great. Also, Frozen Soul recommended that we call this format EFH, which is Edison Format Highlander. And I kind of like that name a lot. It's easy to say. Like, it's very easy to say EFH. So, yeah, EFH format. Edison Format Highlander. This will also let the Yu-Gi-Oh community know what Highlander means. And a lot of people, because I play Magic, so I know what I knew going into this. I played Magic in 2010. And they have a whole format dedicated to just, one-ofs. You have to play a deck of 100 cards in that format, and every card in your deck has to be a one-of copy, so. Except, no, I think even lands, except basic lands maybe. But yeah, it's awesome. So let's see what's happening. Oh yeah, we're at 26 likes. All right, I'm done chilling for likes for tonight. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. You were awesome. Also, thank you Frozen Soul for another 20 bucks in like the last couple of minutes, to be honest. TBH, you're insane. Yeah, so our prize pool is over $400. That's all I gotta say. Our prize pool is over 400. But I won't let you go. Oh, why me? I love this song. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna turn the music up for just a second because I just love this. I hope you guys don't mind. I'll turn it back down in a second, but just listen to that jazz. Oh, such beautiful music. I just want to jam out for a second. I just want to jam out. All right, and after our jam session, let me just turn this down. Just want it to be like a little bit higher. There we go. All right. So let me read some chat. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Where's this song from? Yeah, this is a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Every song you're hearing right now, all of this is from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I just made my own mix of it, basically. I took all the songs and I just condensed them down to the parts that like I like so that they fade into each other really well and everything, and took out the ones that are... There are like 3 songs that are repetitive in a way. They just sound the same, but they change very slightly, and they're used for like the last boss. So I think I only left on one of those, but I took out everything else, and I just kind of made it flow into... Each song flows into the next or whatever. So this is like my own little personal 23-minute mix of it. But I love this music. If you played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 when you were younger, you had a good childhood. That's all I gotta say. In that moment, you were having a good childhood, you know? Just reminds me of being a kid. Seeing a PS2 or a Dreamcast, if you want to really take it there. A Dreamcast disc. Crazy times. Adam said that sax coming in though. Yeah, it's this soundtrack, I didn't know as a kid, but this soundtrack made me love jazz music. Like I didn't even know that I was into jazz. And then as I'm older now, I start listening to jazz music a lot more when I'm doing other things. It's just like background music. So somebody mentioned seeing the one Kalut in the graveyard has to feel good, and I have to agree. So many things like that. The one Honest, right? Like Honest is at 1 in this format, kind of like a Tengu Plan format. And yeah, all of these cards are at 1. We're still missing a huge threat though. I don't see the 1 Blizzard, guys. I do not see the 1 Blizzard. He said, all right there, Dante jam session. SNK vs. Capcom has some good tunes too. I have to check out that soundtrack. I didn't actually play that game though, but it's never too late to get into the soundtrack. True Love Making from CVS is amazing. True Love Making, huh? I'll check that out. Frozen said, gotta dip for a bit, catch you later. Thank you so much, Frozen Soul, for everything. We are officially over $400 in prizing. We are officially... Yeah, this is insane. Frozen Soul has single-handedly donated over $300 to the prize pool. So I am extremely happy. Look at all these one-ofs. I'm telling you guys, this format is all about paying attention to the graveyard. You have to be aware of so many things now, because there are 40 different cards in your opponent's deck. 40 different cards in their deck. That's nuts. Put that man on a podcast. Yeah, Frozen Soul wants to come on a podcast. He by all means has a fucking open door to come on. That'd be great. That would be absolutely great with me. I'm fine with that. Maybe because Frozen Soul is also going to be commentating. I believe he said he wanted to commentate the actual tournament, which obviously I'm 100% down. And Kenny also let me know that he's making sure that he will be on commentary that day too. So just by the way, I guess it's the first time I'm saying it, but Kenny will be doing commentary that day with me as well on October 28th, the day of the now $400 tournament. Let me just change this. I'm gonna just edit it right now because I'm hype. I'm fucking so hyped that our tournament is now at $400, and this is like the first not local tournament I've ever thrown. So I'm a little hype right now. Forgive me. Let's see. So Frozen Soul, $400 in cash prizes now. So now first place is guaranteed at least 200. Fucking nuts. Let me just do a little, because at Frozen Soul donated another $100 on tonight's stream. The prize pool for the Frozen Soul Cup is now up to $400 cash money. Now, where can I get, I need like a cha-ching, I need like a $sign in here, right? Let me see, hold on. I need that. I definitely need that trophy. That trophy's fire. Let me get some, I'm just getting my emotes real quick. I need something with money. Show me the money. First place is guaranteed 200, and then the rest of the top cut will split the rest. But this is kind of crazy. Like first place is just straight up. Frozen Soul's back already, guys. he wasn't going for long. Going for not forgotten. I was just explaining all the new stuff in terms of like I've updated the event. The event now says $400 cash prize. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Alex says, I wish I could join. I've been busy all day. There will be more of these. It all depends on what people in the Discord server want to do. So if they want me to run regular online locals, you know, regular Edison format online locals, I'm down to do those, you know, in the coming days or whatever too. But I figure this was it. Well, somebody actually, I think it was Dom who said we should do a Frozen Soul online local. And I was like, that's a fucking fantastic idea. One, because people just need to see what it looks like to play in this format, which, you know, Gingerella opened up Whirlwind Bora and a format with everything at one, so I didn't expect that game to go any other way. But it's just funny. All right. Let's see. Let me catch up on some chat. Yeah, Diva and Heroes are pretty strong, I agree, even in this format. The one Raiko versus the one Vayu. This looks like just a regular match, right? Doesn't this look like a regular match? But then watch when the mills and shit start. Because everything is limited to one, which is funny because these two cards are already limited to one. But now the one oppression is gone. So this actually was the reason why Mid-Pef won round one against Dom. Like the oppression just soloed. So this card's gone. Ooh, this Kaiku could be crazy. The one Kaiku could be crazy, guys. The one Kaiku. Call of the Haunted to save the Vayu. That's clutch. That is so clutch, actually. So, Kaiku can only banish things that were already in the graveyard. So it won't be able to banish this Vayu, even though it dealt 1,000 damage. Because it wasn't in the graveyard at the time his effect activated. So yeah, that's something. So Quest said, you know, I wasn't planning on entering, but it looks like I will. You heard about that $400 prize pool. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be great. It is going to be absolutely insane. Wait, Frozen, you're commentating with us on October 28th. That is happening. If you're free that day and you want to commentate, you absolutely can commentate. So it's going to be me and Kenny, of course. And then if Frozen Soul's free, we want you on comms as well. I remember this was brought up in the last stream, I believe. But yeah, I'm totally down to have you commentate on the first ever tournament in your name. Okay, yeah, October 28th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're in the Discord already, in the IMNerd podcast Discord server, we have it actually established as an event. So it will show it in your time zone, which I think is really nice because like depending on where you live, right? You could be from Europe or something, and who the fuck knows what 12 p.m. Eastern time even means to a European person who's like in different time zone, very different time zone at that point. Or like a true hero, he's in Korea. So I was just in Japan and we were in the same time zone for a 2-week period, which was actually kind of cool because that's the first time that's happened, obviously when he's not in America, but they're 12 hours ahead of us. So they're actually like 13 hours ahead of us, I think. So for him right now, it would be around 10:46 a.m. for a true hero. Which means that when he plays the Frozen Soul Cup, he's going to be playing at like 1 a.m. his time. And every tournament he plays in is like hella crazy because he has to play at these really obscure times because he lives in Korea. So let's see. The Blackwing engine is live. The Blackwing engine is live. Okay. Wow. This just blatantly makes a Armor Master, right? Armageddonite putting in fucking work. Also, Gingerless deck looks like good. I don't even know what else to say. It just looks like it's Blackwings. Somehow he's built fucking Blackwings. And that was a heads up play when he used Call and Hornet on the value to protect it from Kaiku. Because now look at it. There's value in the graveyard just chilling. Get it? Value for value. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. What is happening here? Do I need to do anything? Okay, no one is adding me in the Discord server, which is nice. We're at 30 likes. Thank you guys so much for the 30 likes. 30 likes, 30 likes. Trap does shoot. You know, one thing I'm noticing, in this, there are a lot of one-ofs that you can actually only play one of in real Edison, like Allure, Rhoda, Solemn, Sark, Call. This does shoot here. MST, Plague Spreader Zombie. Like, we're seeing a lot of one-ofs. Chaos Sorcerer is visible. Ooh, he had the one Caius. You know what I can't wait for, to be perfectly honest? I can't wait for people to complain about the one-ofs in a format where there's nothing but one-ofs. I think that shit's going to be hilarious. Like when people tell their story, you know how people like to do, when they tell their stories about how they lost, and it's like, oh, he had the one-of X, you just insert card here. It's like, well, yeah, bro, like everything's at one. Like everything's at one. Like, oh, he had the one Raikou. That was his only out. It's like, oh my god. Oh, that's going to be great. He had the one Raikou. Alright, so you just open a Wave Motion Cannon, go Summoner Monk, and get Card Guard. Put that guard count on a Wave Motion and wait for a few turns. Is Card Guard in this format? I don't know. Card Guard. It's not like a 1900 monster damn near. I feel like Card Guard is not Edison. But maybe I'm just tripping. Is Card Guard that old, y'all? Am I that old? Oh my god, Card Guard is Ancient Prophecy. Holy shit. Card Guard is a card that says, if it's normal or special summon, place one guard counter on it. This card gains 300 attack for each guard counter on it. Once per turn, you can target one of a face-up card you control, remove one guard counter from this card, and if you do, place the guard counter on that target. If that card would ever be destroyed, remove one guard counter from it instead. I have not seen this card in so goddamn long. It is Edison legal. Obviously, no one plays in an Edison format, but I feel like this has potential. Frozen just donated another $10. He said he had the one-off insert salt here. Everyone shout out to Frozen Soul again for just doing the damn thing as usual. Frozen said, I'm going to cover the $100 between 300 and 400 and also all of YouTube taking out their portion as well. And for that, King, I appreciate you. Let's see. Yeah, Card Guard can protect things. I'm reading this card because I'm so interested in the fact that it can protect like Whirlwind and Oppression. Yeah, no one has played this. And this is what I mean, Adam. It's gonna be hype to see cars that no one has ever seen before. Like this fucking Mistral to Silver Shield. You know? Like no one's ever seen that before. Completely new technology. Okay, we got a Torrential on the blue. Wait, they're both playing a bit of the Blackwing engine? Is this... What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Morphing Jar can be insane. Feels like a Wheel of Fortune and Magic the Gathering. Can be really disruptive. I imagine So here's the cool thing about Morphing Jar in this format, in EFH. In this format, you can't read a Morphing Jar, right? Because any monster that's set, it could just be anything. Normally in Edison format, to kind of clarify, in Edison format, when people set a monster, you're already thinking that it's a Raikou. That's like the first thing that comes to any Edison player's mind. When a monster is set, they think Raikou. And then there's also like, oh, maybe it's Hamster, maybe it's a Vayu. But at the end of the day, in this format, it's very low chance that it is actually Raikou. And it could be anything. So it's hard to really read a Morphing Jar unless, of course, your opponent goes like set 3, pass. And it's like, all right, well, you know, that could be Morphing Jar. But what that does is, let's say I actually don't even have Morphing Jar, but I go set 1 monster, set 3 back row. Now it's a mind game because you're probably reading Morphing Jar, but I don't have it. So then you might set your back rows and then attack my face down. And it could be a Raikou. And now I'm popping your set Heavy Storm or something. Okay. My OBS said that it disconnected for a second. I don't know. Was the stream interrupted? Now I have to check. Hold on. Hold. Are we live? I don't know what happened. Okay, it looks like... Are we live, guys? Are we live? Okay, still live. Yeah, my OBS, I've never seen that before in my life. It said OBS disconnected, then it said reconnected. So, yeah, I don't know if the stream like went down, but apparently it... What's the podcast criteria? So typically on the podcast, Frozen, we like if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you have Magic the Gathering experience as well. I have a little bit. I have 2010 Magic the Gathering experience. So I have Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jund, a little bit of Call Blade. That's when I was getting out of it. Mythic Conscription. I know Polymorph with Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. I know a little bit about EDH. But so you know, we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh typically, how you got into Yu-Gi-Oh, like you know, what got you into this game, just basic stuff like that. Like it's usually really chill when we have a Yu-Gi-Oh player on as a guest. Ooh, that Bloodbraid Elf. Yes, Bloodbraid Elf and Lightning Bolt Bloodbraid Elf into like all kinds of crazy shit. It's crazy that I remember this because this is 13 years ago now. And I still have this weird memory of like everything that I was doing in that format essentially. Like I played Sun Titan. And I was using Sun Titan to bring back Jace Beleren. Or Beleren, however you say it. Such a fun time of my life. I still play Magic the Gathering, but only CEDH. Modern Legacy Pioneer only watch. Bloodbraid Elf into Blighting. Now that is that shit. Bloodbraid Cascade. The nuts. Yes, it is. Bloodbraid is something. How much time is left? We have 23. It's really like 24 minutes left in round, just in case anyone is listening. There are 24 minutes left in this round. This is round 2. And there's one more round after this. I figured tonight we'll do Swiss because one, it's like a work night. I have work tomorrow morning. And also, I didn't want the tournament to go until like 2 a.m. if it was double elimination, just on the off chance that, you know, sometimes these things happen with double limb. Double limb can be very long. Okay, so, oh, and Rage should I already reported. So let's see where we are. So we're in the last round now. Let's see. Working 12 hours, then jumping straight on, I made mistakes. I mean, we're all human and rage. Don't, you know, it's not too big of a deal. It happens. Delta is crazy. I just read that card for the first time. Oh shit, this just happened? Did this just happen on stream? Yeah, Delta Crow anti-reverse. I'm telling you, you're going to have to, in this tournament, in order to like be successful in the actual Frozen Soul Cup, the $400 tournament, you're going to have to go through Edison's library of cards and really make sure you educate yourself on what people are playing and what they can play. Because as you can see, there is some spice going on. But I'm going to get out of here because I'm not going to leak all the Gingerillas goo. I guess I'll even show you guys real quick. I'll just show you like this little deck I made. It's just a Monarch deck, but it was like my first take on something that I just wanted to have fun with, and it ran pretty smoothly. But this is like a little, this is basically like frog. It has frogs and heroes, of course, but then it also has this this weird like level 1 engine thing going on too, where I play like Level Eater and Cyber Valley for all this for like 1-for-1 and stuff. And then if I open up 1-for-1 Dandy, you know, I can sack the hell out of you and get like Cyber Valley, draw 2 cards. Level Eaters just go with Monarchs and like big monsters like Trag and Gores and Chaos Sorcerer, Cyber Dragon. Like you can just use this to tribute summon for some of these guys. There's like 5 tribute summons right here. And because I think this format is kind of high roller anyway, and in terms of like, you are going to want some bombs. I'm playing the 1 Lone Fire Blossom with 1 Dandelion and 1 Titanial. Junk Synchron can be used with obviously Raikou, Infernal Prodigy. It can technically bring back Level Eater and Cyber Valley if it got milled or something like that. And also Junk Synchron plus Swap Frog, you know, the classics. We never forget the classics. So this card comes with a lot of things. Obviously Debris Dragon has a lot of targets as well. Yeah, so this deck is pretty fun. It's obviously very combo heavy. And so whatever you can think of to do on your turn, like you can just freestyle. It's really cool. But anyway, let's get into the last round of Swiss. So let me check with, is anyone? Okay, Gingerilla is undefeated. He's the only 2-0, so I'm going to watch that match. I'm going to watch that one. Actually, maybe we should watch, oh, well, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I low-key kind of just want to see. Why don't I do this? So in Rage, we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen these 2 players yet. So let's get into this game. Yeah. All right, we're gonna watch this one. Okay. So where we at? Let me read some of this chat. Adam says, do you still go to AU at all ever? I used to live sort of up there, and we have a lot of mutual friends. I possibly swing by AU if I'm ever visiting family up there. So I don't go to AU unless people literally tell me that they're going to AU, and then it's like a whole thing where multiple people go at once. That's kind of how this whole Edison format thing started in Philly too. Like obviously, you know, Edison format came from online and then it infected everybody. But with my local, it was a group chat that was like, yo, come to AU on this day, we're going to play Edison. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, are we really doing this? And everybody was like, yeah, we're doing this. So we all showed up and we started playing, and then we started playing a lot. And then it grew to like, we were getting 30-person locals and shit. We were getting more players than the modern players would get. So I only go to AU now. I haven't been in a very long time. Not this again. I've only been to AU before my Japan trip. So that probably the last time was like in August maybe. So it's been a while. I mostly do online Edison at this point. I tried to play Go format with 4 people. It was hilarious. I showed him that. Ring of Destruction is the card that makes you sweat. Oh, well, Frozen. Okay, so 2 things. So when you asked about the podcast, I thought you meant like, because we do, you know, separately we do the IMNerd podcast. And then for comms for the day of the tournament, that's just going to be us talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and also the games that are on the screen. That's going to be completely, that's just going to be a good time, right? Like, because one of the things I don't like to do, I really, really despise this, is when people do commentary and they coach the players who are on stream. I do not like that. I do not like saying what somebody should do in a situation. I think that that is just not good etiquette. So I try to avoid saying like, oh, he should do this here, he should do this here. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to say, oh, he has plague spreader, so therefore do XXX. I like to say, I like to commentate on what actually has already happened. So let the players make a play and then talk about the play that they made. And if they already made a play, then you can kind of talk about like what they could have done instead. But I think it's bad before they even make a play to be like, oh, he has this engraved, he can do this, this, and this. It's like, well, you know, maybe he wasn't thinking of that. And now you just kind of said it. And again, this all goes back to what I was saying about how you cannot police what people do while they're playing in these online events. So you can't tell people to not watch the stream. You have no fucking idea if they are or not. So I don't even bother to put that as like a rule that you can't watch the stream. Like if you want to watch the stream and also try to play your match, that is your prerogative. And I personally don't really care either way. But yeah, when we're on comms, Frozen, you don't have to, like, we're just gonna have fun and just talk, right? Like that's kind of. He said, I won't coach, no worries, I'm bad anyway, so it's all good. Well, the thing is, Frozen, I don't know if anyone's good in this format anyway. I think we all start over here. Like the only thing that makes people better right now is their fundamentals. And maybe if you know some obscure shit about the card pool that people don't, because there are just going to be things that people aren't on. Like, for example, what the fuck is this? Right? Like this is something that a lot of people are not going to. Now I know what this is because I grew up playing the light Hexial fusion and Cyber Dragons and stuff like that as a kid. But a lot of people have no idea what the dark Hexial fusion is. This is going to be one of those cards that they're going to read and they're going to get caught off guard and stuff like that. So yeah, I think card knowledge is going to be a big deal here. And I think the other thing is going to be like your fundamentals, right? Because you can't just copy a deck list. You can't just net deck something and be like, all right, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this Blackwing deck that just won the last tournament and go and get top cut. Like, that's not going to work. You can't do that. So, yeah, everyone starts over. Everyone starts from scratch. This is like Banless Day. It's like when a Banless just comes out and they've neutered all the decks and you have to figure out what's good again. Because a lot of stuff that people are playing is not going to actually be good. Ooh. Return. So Doomcow can't come back, but the Dark Hexial Fusion and Plague Spreader can. Oh, let me let them know that, yeah, you cannot bring back that. So it looks like, all right, he's already on it. Nice. Good catch, Enraged. I didn't even have to say anything. Yeah, this is cool. I'm already liking the innovation here with like playing Dark Calling, so I have to assume that Stratos and Prisma are also somewhere. Ooh. Is this just game? This flips it in attack mode, right? And flip effects are not activated? Holy shit. Ooh, a Gardener. Does that save him though? This is 23. I don't think that saves. I can't do math this fast, but I don't think that this saves. So that's 23. They'll be at 3,000. Yeah, these two are still enough by itself. Wow. Oh wait, was that? Okay, they didn't host it as a best 2 out of 3. All right, we're getting into game 2. Actually, I could do my unhinged thing and do a dual screen if you guys want to watch the other game as well. So I'll do that because Gingerilla was kind of cooking. Let me see. Give me 1 sec. The dual room. Watch. So while we wait for them to side deck, I am going to push. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, both of them are side decking actually. Here we go. Here we go. This is the shosh. I came for the shosh. Hey, double the content. Yes. Now we can see 2 different matches being played at once. Let me actually look at OBS to make sure that this doesn't look too crazy. Like, I know it's going to look a little crazy, but I know it's going to look a little crazy, but bear with me. I personally like watching both. I know some people hate this view, but personally, I just like this. Don't try to click out of that pornography window. Dom, first of all, why are you so fast? Secondly, I hope I don't have any porn open. I hope not. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Also, I'm really happy that our YouTube channel, our small YouTube channel, just made it to, we're at 2,051 subscribers. So shout out to everyone who has subscribed to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. We're on the road to 10K. On the road to 10K. We just started doing Edison content literally in like March. And yeah, in the 7 months since, we've gotten, you know, a couple people to subscribe. People seem to be enjoying the content, so I like that. I'm glad that we can put out some videos that you guys seem to enjoy. Okay, so what is happening here? So in Gingerilla's game, can I refresh this and see? Okay, that didn't do what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could see who's up a game here. Or if Storybook needs a better way to show you like the score. I think that's something that needs to happen. I'm gonna just check everybody's graveyard so you guys can see what's been played, because spice, because I think the graveyard is going to be a tremendous resource, probably the biggest resource, to just look and see what has been used, what hasn't been used, what you think they might be playing that still hasn't been used. If this is a Caius, this is wild. Okay, it's not a Caius. I was about to say, if this is Caius, insane. Actually, this is insane. You draw a card with this. This is also mandatory, so this can't be missed. This can't be missed. Okay, good. Jasmine did draw. There we go. All right. So that's actually a little cool combo that you can string together with Stratos if you already have one piece of it. Just bridge the gap. Another thing I like is Stratos with Scapegoats and Plasma. Frozen says, I'm interested in a podcast. Also, granted, I might be a boring guest. So I don't think we've had a single guest that we weren't able to find some chemistry with and just vibe out and have a good episode. I think literally out of the 168 episodes of the podcast so far, all of the guests that we've had and everything, it's been pretty good. So it'll be fine. It's just a conversation, to be honest. Oh, Frozen says, gotta go for real now. Haha, night. See ya. There will be another stream, of course, before the actual big day. There will probably be multiple. But yeah. So let's see. I'm going to read some more of this chat that I missed. I've been working on frogs for it, and my list looks very similar. Been trying Spell Striker. Oh, yes. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Spell Striker and card destruction. Mr. Shenanigans, I like the way you think. Can Exodia be viable? If you make it viable, all 5 pieces, they're limited to 1, so if you can figure out a way to make the 1 Jar Greed and the 1 Upstart Goblin and all that stuff work, then yeah, by all means, run Exodia. I'm not going to tell anybody that their deck is bad because I genuinely don't know. Can you please make everyone do this host 2 out of 3 classic? Well, Salt King, I can't make them do it. So there's that. Like, everyone should host best 2 out of 3 in classic and all that, but at the end of the day, if a player hosts and the other player, their opponent, also doesn't realize it, then it's kind of both of their fault that the game is just going to be like weird after game 1. It is what it is. Honestly, it's not even too big of a deal if you ask me. I think classic is more important than how you set it up, because as long as you guys play it best 2 out of 3, I really don't think it matters. Adam says, this might be GK's time to shine. Edison Necro Valley shutting off a lot of stuff that will likely be popular. Yeah, but there's only one Necro Valley. My boy Frozen bank account went ham again. Yeah, it really did, though. Like, it fucking did. Frozen donated over $100 tonight, just by the way. So the prize pool for the Frozen Soul Cup is now $400. 400. 3 Necro value like 3 Stratos. Terraforming and GK Commandant. That's true, but then you also have to play other field spells, I would think. Right? There's definitely something that could be done there, though. That might be a thing. I think that here's the issue that I can think about from that, though. So 3 Stratos is a lot different than 3 Necro Valley when one of them is Necro Valley, one is Terraforming, one is GK Commandant. Because Stratos, once he searches, he's done his purpose. And he'll go to the grave, but then he's in a graveyard, he's also exists as a Miracle Fusion target and all that stuff. Necro Valley, once it's in the grave, unless there are cards that recur it easily in Edison's card pool, that's just it for the 1 Necro Valley. And then for the rest of the game, all of your other GK cards are going to be subpar. Whereas when Stratos searches or does whatever he does, it doesn't make the rest of the hero cards bad once he goes to the graveyard. Right. So it's a little different of a comparison to make, but I get where you're going. Technically, you do have 3 copies. And I'm not aware of the recursion for field spells in Edison format. So I can't really speak to how often you can actually get back the Necro Valley. But Gear Town might be nuts. Hold on now. We might be cooking. We might be cooking. Low key. Low key, this might be goo. You never know what people might make and bring to this shit. Yo, I've seen the 1 value in so many graveyards tonight. Like, value is MVP today because people are playing that damn thing. Also, the 1 hamster is crazy. The 1 hamster, I wonder if Raico's in his deck. No, I'm sorry. I do not wonder if Raico's in his deck. I wonder if Airbellum, X-Saber Airbellum is in his deck. And what other beast can this get? See, this is the thing. Like, knowing the card pool is so huge. I only know 2. I know X-Saber Airbellum and I know Raico. Those are the 2 that I know. Actually, can you get Neospatian Black Panther as well? Is that a card that... Because that can be summoned by Cat. I feel like everything that Cat summons... Let me read Rescue Cat. Let me read. Summon Cat good. Summon Cat. Is Cat good? Okay, so... Rescue Cat specifically summons 2 level 3 or lower beast monsters. Okay, so that's what that does. And then Hamster... summon 1 level 3 or lower beast monster from your deck and face down. So, yeah. Get into it. Yeah, also... Yeah. Alright, so I'm not even going to worry right now about any of that because... Summon Kate good. Ojama Blue. Is Ojama Blue the one that is like a crazy plus? Let me see. Because one of the Ojamas just does... Yeah, this is the fucking one that I attacked into in that 1 episode and I was so frustrated. Ojama Blue says, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 Ojama cards from your deck to your hand. Let me find that Ojama's got some spice. Oh, Mirror Force on the go, yo. Oh, but we still have Vayu plus Elfin engrave. Oh, Future Fusion's going off. Absolute Zero's coming out. Bottomless on the Absolute Zero. The 1 bottomless. He had the 1 bottomless. He's such a sack. I cannot wait to hear that. I cannot wait to hear about the 1 bottomless and the 1 D prison and the 1 JD. Give me your tears. I came for tears and tears only. Okay, so Let's see what's going on over here. We're walling up. Who's up again? Oh, this is game 3. They're actually playing game 3 right now. And then I actually don't know who's doing what over here. Them hoes over on the other screen cooking. now you talk about their cooking when you're the one with fucking. Oh wait, is Future Fusion destroyed? I think Future Fusion is destroyed when Zero gets bottomless, right? Because it says when that card is destroyed. Yeah. And bottomless does destroy. Yep. Yep. Okay. The one crow. Wait, did somebody use the one crow? Did I miss it? Did I miss the one crow? I'm seeing Blackwings are. I'm gonna be so angry. Oh, I see the one crow right here. I'm gonna be so angry if Blackwings are still like for real. Like that's just gonna be so funny. It looks like it is though. It looks like my groups have not. I don't think any of them have like tested Blackwings yet. So this is a sight to behold. This is a sight to behold. Ooh. Okay, here's the Armor Master. Value got crowed for good. Yeah, sort of, until they got burialed. The one burial. Oh my god. They both drew the one bottomless. Oops. And they both used it to do the absolute most. Bottomless has hit in this game an absolute zero and an Armor Master. And you know what's crazy about that? Oh wait, I just realized okay, wait, I gotta get my windows back up. Where's my second window? Hold on. I'm sorry, I just realized what happened. All right. There we go. There we go. We're back. We are back. We are back. What was I saying? So yeah, bottomless was really clutch for both players this game because it stopped absolute zero and Armor Master, and the fact that it's limited to one is like, okay, so now for the rest of the game, when you summon something that's big, you don't have to worry about that specifically happening. And Rage says, me and Gingerilla are on the same brew. So you guys are playing a very similar deck. Interesting. That makes sense. Because I'm wondering how am I seeing basically two of the same type of deck on screen. And yeah, you guys are playing this exact same cards. So yeah, people have their testing partners and they're doing the damn thing. They're doing the damn thing. Do the damn thing. Base Johann Liebert. Yes, Johann is one of my favorite anime antagonists. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The Dark Hex Seal Fusion. Plus teleport. Alright, so what's happening here? Oh shit, Dark Calling. Is that what's going on? Like when they do Dark Calling, this can substitute for anything? And it's also a rock already. Ooh, Black Rose. Where's Zux from Curse Tech? Ah, the Dark Calling. I called it. I fucking called it. Oh, this guy's gonna come out and be outraged. Oh, this is just game? Actually? It's like 3,600, I think? Oh, man. Yeah, that's game. That is game. I think that's the set. Jasmine takes it. Jasmine takes it with Hero, Psychic, good card deck. This looks like a deck of good cards. It's also like, it's like evil hero though. It's like evil hero. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, this was out? Target one lights for monster in your graveyard. Shuffle that target to your deck, then draw a card. Wow, I forgot about this thing. Oh, it's also a beast that Hamster can get. See, this is what I mean. I didn't even think about this with Hamster. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, assuming, I mean, I assume that this card is legal. Renyan, Lightsworn, Rogue. So Renyan came out in 2009. It is 100% legal. Came out in 09. See, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. Look at that. I was finding... Alright, well, I guess since that's over, look at my Rengoku wallpaper. Enjoy that. Take that in for a second. And then I'm going to full screen. Alright. There we go. There we go. I go to DB and sort by release date. That's actually how I build every deck. I sort by release date. It just makes it easier when you're looking for cards because Edison cards came out earlier than a lot of the shit that is now out. So yeah, alphabetical does not help. Release date is the best way to sort. And at some point I want to set up my dueling book account to have a bunch of favorite cards, but that's kind of annoying because I have like alt accounts and shit. So I probably will actually never do that. So yeah, it's just going to be release date always. So I wrote a status on Facebook. If you have me on Facebook, I put a status up 2 hours ago that says, "Tell her that was 15 years ago. I just came here to make y'all feel as old as I do. Okay, bye." And that status is just going crazy right now on Facebook. It's kind of funny. Everyone's commenting like, "Why would you do this to us? Why would you make us feel this old?" I got 150 reacts to it, like likes and sad faces and laugh emojis and all types of shit. It's really funny. Yeah, tell her that was 15 years ago. That is insane, right? That is absolutely insane. Ooh, Stardust versus Catastor. Also, Escape from Dark Dimension is a card I haven't seen in a long ass time. Oh man, this could be really good. This could be really good. Holy hell. Yo, people are cooking. People are actually cooking. Alright, wait, we just gotta activate Allure. Yep, up. Dom has left the building. Oh no, okay, I was about to say, oh no. Okay, so Dark Arm got banished. No, not the fucking... The one Gale. Insane. Yo, Dom can't catch a break. Alright, I think... So Dom won the first ever online tournament we threw. And I feel like I've watched him get savaged a lot over the last couple months just from playing in a lot of the online locals. It's really funny, actually. I remember Hydro Pump had a 60 card Lightsworn deck, and he went Cold Wave JD out of nowhere and just like stole the game from Dom, when Dom had a full field of crazy ass monsters like Titanial, and I think a Stardust Dragon might have been on the field as well. And he's just like, Cold Wave, summon JD, attack Stardust, pay 1,000, kill everything, you lose. So I've seen him get savaged a lot now. I think that all of this, I'm saying all this to say, at the actual $400 tournament, Dom's luck is going to turn around, and he's just going to be a menace during that day. So y'all better watch out. Watch who you make fun of in high school. But yeah, so that concludes the Swiss rounds. Or I should say, that concludes the tournament. Let me pull up my... I'll give you guys something to look at here. It's just like my little brew. But so that should be everything. Let me see if everybody reported. Okay, so we're just waiting on, once Dom reports, That should be okay. There we go. So he reported. All right. So standings. So I can do. Let me see. One sec. Because we might need to do an extra round. I'm just seeing what's going on with this. Yeah, if you want to play this, Pippo, just, I mean, it's up there. You can pause the video or whatever. Claudian says, loving the Marvel's Capcom 2 theme song. Yeah, I have the whole Marvel's Capcom 2 soundtrack playing, and it's kind of nice. Yeah, I would prefer not to as well, Gingerilla. But for the people who... So Gingerilla, you're getting first no matter what. Like, nothing can stop that. So Gingerilla, you're getting paid out for first no matter what. But there are, I guess, Chai and Chef Taco is really yeah. Another round doesn't fully need to be played. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I think we're just gonna call it there. So let me just see, because it is pretty late. It is pretty late. So okay, first Gingerilla, second Chai Tea. So payouts will be going to those two. Thank you guys so much for the first ever Frozen Soul online local. And yeah, I'm liking this format. I'm liking that. First of all, I didn't expect Black Wings to win the night, so there's that. That's just fucking wild that Black Wings are even playable. So now I have to, like, everything I thought I knew, because World 1 is still clearly a fucking problem, has to be reevaluated. And I think that this is going to happen a lot. And I think the day of the tournament is going to be even crazier. Like, I just know someone is cooking up some crazy sauce. Somebody's cooking up some absolutely crazy fucking sauce. Feng Shui said, at Hydro Pump. So first of all, Hydro Pump said, I was 12 years old until that format. Feng Shui then said, I won my first regionals when you were 7. Excuse me while I go jump off a jump off a bridge. Cloudian Acid Cloud says, throw a Cloudian Smoke Ball of Luck in there and you'll get lucky. The deck is solid, needs fine tuning, but we out here cooking. Yeah, no, the Blackwing deck is just actually nice. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for playing. So, I'm gonna send payouts after I end the stream. And so let me see. Let me see. Slash and. So. Okay. Yeah, see, the challenge does this thing where it creates like a after the tournament's done, it creates, well, if you do Swiss, it creates a like a top cut bracket type of thing, which is really annoying. But then it says null, so I don't think that it actually is. Chef Taco said, was fun, would have loved to make a more refined list, slap this together in like 10 minutes. Yeah, it looks like everybody is still figuring it out, and that's the good thing. It's still very early. The tournament is not for another 18 days, so there's still over 2 weeks of time to do testing and to figure out. But here's what I recommend before I go. I want to say this. While theory crafting is nice for something like this, while, you know, talking about it and saying like what you think might be good and all that, I think there is nothing that can replace actually playing games in the format. And I've been stressing that to everybody. So a lot of people that I know, like I said, a True Hero and Stango and OG and all those people, Beast Mode, they're all practicing. They're actually playing games to get better at the format and to figure out this card fucking sucks. This card is really good. This card is like low-key busted in this format. And that is going to matter a lot. If you try to show up to the tournament and you haven't really played your deck and you just have it all theoried out, I think that you're not going to do very well. That's my personal opinion on how that's going to work, because people are out here actually really figuring out, you know, what works together. So that being said, thank you all for stopping by the stream. Thank you for getting us to 30 likes. This is a really quick one today. Just want to get it because, you know, it's a fucking, what is it, Tuesday night? It's a random Tuesday night. But yeah, thank you guys for dropping by on a Tuesday and watching some of the Frozen Soul Cup, you know, the early exhibition of what it's going to be like.